Last week on our love-hate relationship with comic culture.
I remember Pete saying this before. It's like you can't do villain movies without the hero. Like that just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't.
Yeah.
You know,
I hate it. I hate it.
It's just like why
It messes everything up.
It
It
really
just
does.
Once in a
disrupts
blue,
the whole.
you could give an origin story of a villain where the hero is lightly in the background because it's about the thing that the villain is going through. It can't be every origin story of every villain. The
I agree.
hero's never there. Like, come on.
I agree.
How's that
And
even
how
making
many times
sense?
we gonna reboot a movie to see it correctly?
Yo, I'm Mickey Factz.
Y'all Tat Wza.
I'm Pete Rock.
And this is our love-hate relationship with comic culture. Yo, welcome back to our love-hate relationship with comic culture. I am your co-host, Mickey Factz.
I'm Tat Wza.
And I'm the Chalk Boy Wonder, Pete Rock.
And we have a special guest with us today, one of New York City's best lyricists ever in the building. Has a great album with the legendary Pete Rock, my brother, your brother, first time caller, lifetime fan, my guy, Skyzoo. What's up, brother?
Yeah. Peace, brothers. What's going on? I appreciate the words and all that. You know what I mean? And it's good to be up here with everybody. You know, everybody is family, of course. You know, me and Pete did Retropolitan
How you
forever
doing,
and
boss?
ever.
How you doing, man? How you
Yeah,
doing?
man. Yeah, absolutely. Still
That's what's up.
ringing, still going off. You know, we actually pulling up on the anniversary, man.
Oh,
September
that's what's up.
19th.
That's what's up, bro. I can't wait.
Yeah.
Can't wait, man.
Yes. Was it
You know?
6 years? Yep.
6 years.
Damn.
Time flies, man.
Wow.
It felt like yesterday we did that record, you know?
Exactly, like just last year or something.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
That was a great project.
Thank
Love
you.
the love the joint. Love the joint.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it was good to
Make
be in
sure
the
y'all
building with
go
all
get
y'all.
Word. Definitely.
Yeah, man.
Word up.
So we're here, to discuss some things. But before we get into that, want to talk to Skyzoo. Like, what is your knowledge and stance on like comic book movies or comic books in general, so everybody can kind of get accustomed to that?
Yeah, it's there a little bit, So me being in here with y'all, it's pretty much a lesson for me. Where I'm sure y'all are gonna put me on to certain things, Of course, growing up, you got your favorites, you got your heroes and all that, and then some people may stick with it a little bit more than others. And then I think now we're in a world where your Marvels, your DCs, they reign supreme. So you have adults like us where you kind of dive all in as far as that culture, as far as the knowledge behind it, as far as just the fandom, and I think that's amazing. I keep saying that I want to get back into collecting actual comics, but I never get the chance to do
Are
it the
you
way I
DC
want.
or Marvel?
Marvel, yeah, Marvel. But I respect, elements of DC, of course. We was talking, off camera. I feel like the Dark Knight series with Christian Bale was like the best work. Like that was phenomenal. I think just going into example, kind of breaking down what I was saying just now. If you're not an avid comic reader or an avid follower of the movies and all that, that series with Christian Bale, it doesn't matter. Like you could just go to the movies and check that and be like, yo, this was incredible, regardless of if you follow the storyline or not, or follow it, day in and day out.
Facts.
To me, that was incredible. But I'm a Marvel guy. I grew up as a little kid wanting to be Spider-Man. That was the thing for me. We all X-Men '92, the toys and the comic books and the cartoon was legendary. What I mean? Legend that was the best work. Black Panther, of course. So I got a little knowledge, a little bit. I'm not as vast in it as y'all, but I got a little bit.
It's all good.
So for all of those that don't know, Skyzoo is one of the most Brooklynist rappers I've ever met in my
Is.
I want to ask you a question about Brooklyn and comic book heroes, right? If you had to choose who is going to represent Brooklyn more, is it Captain America or Miles Morales?
Oh, we gotta go Miles Morales, without a doubt.
Okay,
we gotta go Miles Morales, because even though Captain America is from there and everything like that, of course you gotta go with the culture that Miles Morales represents.
Right now.
Packing up, Jordan 1s on a train, floating around, like that. That is the culture of Brooklyn, right? Like if you had to take a picture of Brooklyn, it is that. You know, so absolutely, without a doubt.
Okay. And last question before we get into our weekly kind of discussion about what's going on in comic news. Comic book video games. Have you played any? And if so, like, what are some of your favorites?
Oh yeah, growing up, you know, the X-Men joint, of course, Sega Genesis and all that. Later on, it was Marvel vs. Capcom.
Yeah.
You know, more recently, you know. So absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dope.
All right.
Nice.
So listen, it sounds like my man knows what he's talking about. I know he's saying he's not deep
a
into it.
A little bit.
You got it.
He got it. Once he said Miles swinging in Jordan ones, I was like,
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, Cap all day, and then you said Miles. I was like, oh no, gotta go Miles.
Once he said that, I was like, I think he might be one of us.
He on to it. He one of us.
A little bit. Word up.
Okay, so Peacemaker, Pete Rock hit me this week.
Me too.
And he said that he is not a fan of Peacemaker. He said he cannot get into this show.
Even more than that, I think him and James Gunn are dead. I think he's not rocking with James Gunn no more.
Yeah, I got
it. I'm gonna say this, Tat. I'm saying this because I'm not gonna really totally shun James Gunn out, but I did not. Okay. So far, I did not like Superman.
He's not catching your attention.
Did you see Superman, Sky?
No, the new joint. Nah, I didn't.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't like Superman, and I'm not, gung ho about the next one. The news is already out that he's announced the new Superman 2, and I'm not looking forward to that, only because of what I saw in Superman 1. And, Peacemaker is just like, I have my reasons. I'm just not feeling it.
Too many jokes.
It's a lot of jokes.
It's a lot of jokes, but then it's like, butt cheeks. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
I couldn't get into it this week either. I wasn't really into the Peacemaker episode this week.
Y'all don't like multiverse either, and that's what this last episode was.
Yeah, wasn't the Joker? The Joker was in it. Was that a thing? I think I might have seen something like that.
Maybe the next one coming. I did. The Joker was Jared Leto was not in it. No, or any Joker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys like Jared as the Joker?
No, not at all.
Okay.
No, not at all.
I thought that was the first Suicide Squad. I did not enjoy it all.
So this is not really comic book news, but there is a comic book for Street Fighter. So the Street Fighter movie has now been cast. Yeah. And I think everybody here, nobody's seen it yet, so we can all talk about it. What do you guys think about 50 Cent being cast as Balrog?
Wow.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw.
Balrog, remind me, right? Balrog was the fake Mike Tyson in Street Fighter, right?
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah.
I mean, I think 50 when he trains, because he didn't, in the pictures that I saw, he looked like he was his slimmer self.
Yeah.
Right.
But he can, we all seen Fifth, he could train and he can get there. I think he
was a boxer at one point.
Yeah, right. So I think his acting chops have gotten a lot better over the years. I think I want to give him a chance to see what he does. I think he's going to do a good
job. Yeah. I'm not mad at it.
What about you,
same here. I think as far as acting, he'll be able to pull that off. I mean, he's been acting for 5-6 years plus, with Power and the whole series and all that. So I think acting wise, he will be able to pull that off. The only thing is going to be like, the physique, and of course we've known 50 his whole career to be built a certain way. When you think of Balrog in the game, though, he's like monstrous brolic, you know what I mean? So he's going to have to, really go off, which sure he can. He's done it before.
Yeah.
He has real boxing skills. He grew up boxing his whole life. So that's going to be realistic. That's going to be authentic. It's not like getting an actor and trying to teach him how to box. It's going to be real. So I think it'll be dope. Obviously you can look at the list of boxers they could have went and got, but I think they looked at it from somebody who has acting experience. Obviously the name and the cachet, we can market that, et cetera, et cetera. So I think it'll be dope. He do gotta, kind of, I guess, bulk up a little bit from the picture we saw. But if anybody can, I think son could do it. So, it'll be tough. But growing up, we all were Street Fighter heads. You know what I mean?
Everybody.
For fact.
I think we're all excited for that.
Yeah.
We're definitely all excited, like, how they going to pull this off. Because they did it in the 90s,
Nasty.
know. With Van Damme and all, they did it in the 90s. And it was like, all right, whatever. Had the soundtrack and blah, blah. So you know what I'm saying? So now
That
to
is
see how they're gonna
crazy.
do it, and I'm big on when you do movies about whether it's a biopic, whether it's about a real life, character or situation, or whether it's reflecting art, a game, a book, a comic book. I want it to look like the person. I'm very big on that. I hate when they cast heads who don't look like
Like
who it's supposed. I can't stand that. It's
now,
like a pet peeve.
Skyzoo, I got a
Yeah.
question for you. How did you like Prince Namor the Submariner in Black Panther? Did you see Black Panther 2?
It's gonna sound crazy, man. I actually did not get to see Black
Okay,
Panther 2,
okay,
man.
okay.
And
All
it's
You're
right.
been
probably a
years.
Chadwick
I know
fan.
it's
Yeah,
blasphemous.
yeah.
The
Been
first
busy.
one I've seen 100 times.
Okay.
Loved it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
amazing. I don't know why I didn't get to see the second one yet. I
Okay,
Probably
need
because
to though.
Chadwick wasn't
okay.
in it. Probably.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, I don't think maybe subconsciously, but I don't think purposely. You know what I mean? I don't
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
it was like, yo, he's not here to be in it. He's not part of it. I'm good. Nah, it wasn't like that.
Right.
But subconsciously, that may have put it a little further back on my to-do list. I am very excited to see where they go with recasting. I think they need to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I agree.
And when you read about the arguments that people make for it, they're all valid arguments in the sense of, yo, you've recasted, everybody from Spider-Man to everybody 100 times. And even in DC universe, they've recasted Superman, Batman 100 times. The one black superhero who's where the character's literally taking over the world, right? From a merch standpoint, from an impact standpoint, the numbers. Why can't we recast that guy?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I totally think they should. My vote would be for Damson Idris.
Yep. Yep.
Yep. I think
100%.
we all
I
agree
like
on
that.
From an
that.
accent standpoint, to
Yes.
the height, to the look, to
Yes.
the acting chops. He could bulk up if he had to. My vote 100% would be for Damson Idris to do it. But regardless, I think they need to recast that.
I agree with that. And actually, to Skyzoo's point, here's something that I kind of want everybody's thought process. When Sky says, "I'm a fan of the actor looking like the character," right?
100%.
So Blanka is casted by Jason Momoa. What are we thinking about that?
I think definitely he could pull that off. But I mean, he was the green dude, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I
From
think
Brazil, I think.
He's from Brazil. And isn't Jason Momoa? Where is he? Is he?
I think he.
Is
All right,
he
so he's in a
Samoan?
new show called Chief of War, and he's
Right.
playing a Hawaiian. That might be his heritage, a Pacific
I think
Islander.
he's
I'm not
Hawaiian or
positive
Samoan.
though. I'm not positive.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you think,
Did he
Scott?
recently cut all his facial hair? I think I saw something.
Yeah.
think
But he had no
saw that
facial
too.
hair, so
Yeah.
that has to obviously be, tied in with Street Fighter because Blanka didn't have none of that. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I think see with somebody like that, it's different because he's green. So now it's gonna be a whole makeup. So we can't really
Right.
picture what it's gonna be
Yeah.
except stature,
Right.
right? Like he gotta be. Blanka was out of here, so he gotta be like that. But
Right.
I think as long as they get rid of all that beard and all that, obviously he should be all right.
Okay.
I'm very curious to see how they pull that off and,
Me
and
too.
what inspired it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, like what
Right.
inspired them to dig in the crates, for lack of a better term, and bring that back.
Right.
I agree with you on that. And the last guy, so the guy who said that he wanted to sexually assault Kendrick Lamar, Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz is
Why are we
playing
even talking
Dan.
about him?
Well,
He's playing-
he's saying he's playing Dan. He's playing the comic relief character in Street Fighter.
Clown.
Wow.
So yeah,
What?
just wanted to
comment.
throw that out there.
Right,
I'm not
right.
a fan of
Yeah,
that
I'm with
guy
you, Pete.
either.
I'm with you on that.
I'm not a
It's
fan
like,
of that
wow,
guy
like
either.
what? All the comics out there, all the, you know what I mean? Like, okay.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm not a fan of it either. I'm not a fan of it
Yeah.
either.
That's somebody in production saying, "Oh, let's get a little bit of this MAGA crowd in."
Yeah. I'm not a big fan of it either.
Oh boy.
So
I'm
Pete
good
Rock,
on that.
have you seen the
Yeah.
Eyes of Wakanda show yet, Pete Rock?
Pete,
yeah, I watched it. I mean,
You
you,
saw-
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you
I
saw
like.
the Iron Fist episode?
Yes, I thought
What'd
it
you
was
think?
great. I thought it was
Okay,
great. I
okay,
thought it was
okay.
awesome. I thought
Okay.
Iron Fist was Iron Fist. I loved, the fact that they kept it old school Iron Fist and intertwined it with, Wakanda. And
Yep.
the fight was awesome. And
Yep.
man, yeah, I definitely watched it. I watched it the day we talked about it and said, all right, let me just watch this thing, man. Because,
Yeah.
but it was great, Tat.
Great.
It was great.
Okay, so listen, this week we got a new trailer.
Oh.
We got Marvel Zombies, right? And I am impressed. I jumped in the group chat with these guys and I said, finally, Marvel is leaning into the adult stuff, right? It was bloody, it was violent. We got a Blade sighting, right? It's the visual, it's the visual image of Mahershala Ali, but it is not voiced by Mahershala, right?
That's interesting.
So what do you guys think about this trailer? I know Sky probably hasn't seen it, so he could sit here and learn something about this. He probably might want to see it after
But
this.
before you go in, can you see Mahershala's face, or is it a silhouette?
Yes.
Or
It's his
because
face.
I know that was the whole, is it gonna happen? Is it not? Is it gonna be him? Shout out to Mahershala, by the way.
Yeah,
Huge
shout
hip
out
hop
to
head, huge
Mahershala.
fan and supporter, and just awesome dude. So it is him. Okay, I didn't know if it still was a thing, the back and forth and all that. Okay.
Yes. It's still
They're going for 2026 release. They
2026 release.
Back,
and his face is in the trailer, but it's animation. So his face is there, but it's not voicing it.
Yeah, Marvel animation is starting to take over. We just got Eyes of Wakanda that was fire. What If series is crazy.
What
now
If was
Marvel
really good.
Zombies that looks great. Like Marvel's animation is really taking the lead.
Yeah.
X-Men 97 was great too.
Oh yeah, don't forget that.
How could I forget?
Not forget that. Shout out to Chase.
So crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Chase.
And we'll be right back.
Welcome to Merrick Studios, where stories take the mic and culture comes alive.
We're not just a network, we're family, bringing you smart, soulful, unfiltered conversations.
And this season, we're bringing the heat with our biggest lineup yet. Whatever you're into, music, sports, business, we got you covered.
Merrick Studios, where the conversation starts and keeps going.
Check out our full lineup, including Unglossy with Bun B, Jeffrey Sledge, and myself, Tom Frank. Now streaming at wearemerrickstudios.com.
Master the art of lyricism with Pendulum Mink, the first school for rap. Learn elite techniques through immersive lessons, real-world exercises, and guidance from hip-hop icons. This is where MCs sharpen their skills and glow boldly on the mic. Ready to level up? Visit pendulummink.com and start your journey today.
And now, back to the show.
So what you guys thought about this zombie trailer? What did you guys think?
I can't wait. We got it 2 weeks?
When I saw Spidey, I was like, whoa. Oh my God, this is going to be super sick.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Blade.
super.
I think the fight at the end with Blade was shocking. I think everybody was kind of shocked to see that. And I saw somebody say, how can they get Blade right in the cartoon when he's just using his sword and he's fighting a zombie, but they can't get him right in the movies, right? So there was this thing, it was like they kept saying that the movie just was about Blade's daughter and they wanted to do all of these different things when really we just want to see Blade with a sword, some guns, and some vampires. That's really
busy. Yeah.
Put him in black, let him just kill everybody. We don't really need a plot.
Well, you mean, a lot of it has to do with the writing, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the scripts. And you were reading the script and like, you know what? Nah.
Yeah.
Then getting another script, he reads it. Nah. Another script, he reads it. No. Now he finally has a script that he likes, and it's coming for 2026.
I'm really excited
the live
about
action
it.
joint?
Yes.
Oh wow. Okay. Oh good. Okay.
We need that because it's like, what are we doing?
Yeah, 100%.
And because I like his look, he actually looks like Blade.
He does look like Blade.
He does,
and he's an excellent actor. So
excellent. Top tier. And we just need more black heroes. I mean, like, what are we doing here?
For sure.
Luke Cage needs to come out with a movie.
Yo, I was just about to get into that, man, because like I said, I don't know much about it, but the certain parts of the comic world, Luke Cage be like,
come on, man.
That was it, man. Luke. First of all, the comics in the 90s, I had all of them. The first run, and I wish I had them now, but I had all of them back then.
Yep.
And it was even one. I remember it was an ill issue where it was Luke Cage and the Punisher. And the Punisher became black. I don't know if y'all remember that. Punisher became black. Yeah, it was a whole issue.
That one.
It was in the 90s. It was a whole issue, and Punisher woke up black, and he was talking to Luke Cage of like what it's like to be black. It was crazy.
What?
So
wow.
Yeah, 100%. I had it as a kid.
Okay.
The comics, and then when Cheo Darikoka did the show, the show was incredible. I was hooked. Like I was glued to Netflix on that.
Yep.
I was all the way with it. Like when it comes to some of the superhero stuff and the Marvel stuff, for me, the more, like the closer it seems to what could really happen. I know it's so superficial, but the closer it could beats are really happening, that's when I'm in. When it gets wild, like I call it like wizards and fairies. You know what I mean? When it gets wild, like
stuff.
That's when I kind of like don't follow along. But when it gets closer to being reality, that's when I'm in it. And Luke Cage was that. They was in Harlem. They was running around. I was like, oh yeah, I'm with this.
And they
I was
cast the
locked
right
on that.
guy. They cast the right
Yeah,
actor.
100%,
Yeah.
100%, man. I was all the way with that.
Yeah.
Even Mahershala as Cottonmouth, and
Yes.
you know, reading the stories like how they
Incredible at
regretted
Cottonmouth.
killing him off so soon. I remember
Yeah,
reading it
real
was like they
fast.
kind of regretted that
Too
because
fast.
they didn't know his character would take off, and you know the girls would be all on it. So it was like, damn, we shouldn't have killed Son off. You know what I mean? But like, it's
Man.
Well, I'm
you know,
glad they did.
I was really mad when they dubbed Luke Cage, man. I was mad.
Yeah, man.
I'm kind of glad they killed him off
because we
because
would
now
have
we
got
got
Blade.
Blade.
Yeah.
Now we got him.
Yeah. No, that's true.
And Sky
That's
brings
true.
up a good point. If they did it in the comic, they could do it in the MCU, turning characters black. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Yo, I gotta find that issue. Yo, that it's probably on eBay or something. Yo, that issue was crazy, man. It was
I gotta
dope,
get
man.
that. I
we got
have
some
to get that.
feedback on that last when we talked about the X-Men being black. We got some feedback in the comments. Oh, why we always turning people this and that and the third? If the comics could do it, why we can't do it?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Comics is doing it. Right.
I'm not
But
mad.
keep giving feedback.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up right now. Yes. The Punisher was made into a black man the time that the Punisher became a black guy. Yes.
You see the cover?
I'm looking at it right now. And
yeah,
I
had it, bro. I was like 9 years old. I had
Tom, can you pull it up? Are you there, Tom? Can you do some producer work? Because I'm looking at it right now. This actually looks like a really, really good comic.
Yo, it was sick, B.
Okay,
it
I'm
was
gonna send
sick.
you the link.
Yeah,
Probably on eBay for wild bread, but
I can go grab that up here where I'm at.
It looks like it was a 3-series issue.
Yeah.
I'm pulling up a blog.
See, I know a little bit about comics. You know what I'm saying? I know a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit. You know what I mean?
You good money,
Know a
bro.
little
I
bit.
told him already. I told him that's why we got you here.
The comics affects everybody that grew up, I guess maybe in a certain time period, because I can't call now like what's going on with the kids now, but I feel like the comic books touched everybody's lives in a certain, from the time that they came out. If they're not doing it now, until now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
look at
wow.
that.
See, if you scroll, it was a
scroll a little bit. Yeah, that's the cover. That's the cover.
Yep. Cool. That's it. Yep.
All right.
That's
Black
it.
Frank
Yeah, that's it.
Crazy.
All right, Skyzoo. All
yeah.
right.
He woke up. He woke up black and was like, "Yo, what's going on?"
Yo,
He was
look,
walking around the streets and all that,
Marvel
and like
is
I think there's like a
covering
chick involved. It was crazy.
The injustices in society, man. The X-Men was black. They always was black. That's all I'm saying. I'm just saying.
Wow.
Okay, we're not getting into that. Okay, so last thing before we end the show, right? We are finally getting for the PS5 this month, at the end of the month, a Wolverine trailer. The Wolverine game is finally getting a trailer. So for those that don't know, Insomniac, who made Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Spider-Man 2,
it's gonna be great,
are making a Wolverine game. And the Wolverine game is supposed to be rated MA. It's very mature. It's going to be bloody. Insomniac, they had some hackers hack into their company and leak information. So there's a little bit of some footage of it leaked out right now. Jean Grey is in the game. You know, it's set in the Spider-Man universe, but we're finally getting this Wolverine trailer / gameplay thing for the PS5 exclusively. What is everybody's thoughts? Because I know everybody here is a gamer at some level.
Well, I used to play it on the PSP, and then, like, you know, I had the game, the last one that they did. So I really want to see what they did with this new one, because I beat that one, the old one, like a lot.
Old one was.
Nah, this should be phenomenal. I mean, if there's no restrictions on, you know, like they did with Spider-Man on the open world and all of that, and there's no restrictions on Wolverine, like you pull those claws out and you just running around tearing everybody apart, ripping heads off, tearing body parts off. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy.
Scott.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. I didn't even know about it, but just hearing about it, that type of stuff, I'm with all that. I got a PS5, and I'm with all that. Like I'll be like, oh yeah, I need to go get that.
Yeah.
That I would be with all day.
Did you get the
Do we
Miles
have
game? Did you get the Spider-Man Miles game,
the
Skyzoo?
first one? Yep, we got the first one. Me and my son. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We didn't get the second one, but we got the first one.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that Wolverine, that sound like everything. I'm like, oh yeah, when we get off, I need to Google some info on that, look it up, you know what I mean, and start appreciating it. And I'm looking forward to whenever that drops for sure.
Yeah, so I indulged in a little bit of the leaks. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. I looked at maybe 2 minutes of it. So
How look?
he's fighting the hand. So the hand is in there. There are rumors. This Jean Grey is in the
Nothing
game.
but bodies to
And
have.
there's rumors. There are rumors that he is going to be fighting the Savage Hulk in the game. He's going to be fighting Hulk in the game. That is the rumor. There was no footage of it, but the rumor is that he will be fighting the Hulk.
They need to come with that movie, man.
The only way you're gonna beat this game is if you destroy Savage Hulk. That's crazy.
And how I'm gonna do that? I don't even know, because Hulk beat Wolverine in 2 issues.
Oh, he cooked him. He's always cooking Wolverine in the comics. So listen, man, this is the end of our episode.
Let me ask you something though, real quick.
My bad.
No, all good. We didn't hear that. I think they announced that there's a definite Batman.
Yes.
James Gunn.
No, yeah.
Yes.
It's out there. Alan Rickman, the guy from Reach.
Alan Rickman. Yes. Alan Rickman has been allegedly cast as
Rich
Batman.
Son, sorry.
I'm a little worried.
The physique is there for Batman.
He's
he gonna
no
be
nonsense
a good Bruce Wayne is the question.
Yes, I agree with that. This guy is an action guy. He's in the Reacher series.
Yeah,
he's pretty
Reacher.
good in Reacher.
Yep.
He's a no-nonsense guy. Like, you could see it in his face. I agree with Tat Wza about Bruce Wayne. Can he pull off Bruce Wayne? I'm not sure.
I don't know.
But in terms of physique and action, this might be the best action-wise Batman we're going to get. Hopefully James Gunn doesn't joke him out. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Maybe Gunn won't direct because he said he's not directing everything. Maybe he won't direct Batman. Maybe.
This is the Brave and the Bold, right? This is the one.
It's too dark. You cannot brighten him up
Brave and the
at
Bold.
all. The Batman is too dark, bro. You cannot do it. You can't joke him out, man.
You can't joke him out. I agree. I think they're gonna. I don't think he's gonna have a black suit though. I think his suit is gonna be blue.
Batman?
Oh, the Cape Crusader.
The Cape Crusader. Yeah. So Cape Crusader, he had a blue suit.
Yep.
And the Dark Knight had the black suit.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think he's going with the Cape Crusader, the version of that one.
Okay.
I mean,
Sounds like jokes.
So I'm not mad at it. Chill.
It do though, Tat. Like
it sounds like jokes a little bit.
Yeah.
Stall my man
That's
out.
him in the suit.
That's him in next to the. That's Ben Affleck in the suit.
Oh, that's Ben.
That's Mickey's guy.
Yeah.
I
could see him as Batman. This guy. Yeah, I could see him as Batman.
Yeah, I mean he's a serious guy. Look at this guy.
This guy will destroy villains in the street for sure.
Yeah,
Beat the hell out of him.
Yeah, look like he got guns.
But how's he gonna look in a tux at a cocktail party, trying to be flippant like?
But he got real guns though. His arms is crazy.
I think this guy looks like Batman. I don't think he looks like. He doesn't look like Bruce Wayne. They're gonna have to clean him up. They're gonna have to clean him up. He does not look like Bruce Wayne.
Just putting him in a tux, I don't think is going to do it. But we'll see.
I think if they tailor it obviously a certain way, you know, they can
flick his hair,
pull that off. Yeah,
and dye it black.
Yeah,
I'm not mad at that.
That's you know.
Tat, has there any been? I know we're gonna end it, but I want to ask about Avengers Doomsday. Has there been any news on Avengers Doomsday?
The only thing I'm still seeing is that RDJ is threatening to quit.
Threatening to quit.
Yeah, I don't know if that's because they didn't want to pull the plug on the Ryan thing, or if it's about that or what. But I'm sure he's not going to quit because there's too much dependent. Marketing is out there all crazy.
He's not.
They'll make happen whatever they need to make happen. Maybe he said, "Yo, this might be a good place for a stick up," but I don't know. That's the rumors I'm still seeing. But again, rumors. I
mean, I'm excited for Doomsday. I mean, I think everybody should be. I know
we should be, but until we see something that's like convincing, that's when I,
when do you think we'll get a trailer for that, Tat? I mean, I know Spider-Man is July.
Yeah, I mean, what is it, like the end of
At
next
the end
year?
of 2026.
So tell me, he's
We're
gonna
not
be.
gonna get a trailer till around this time next year, I think. No,
I
it
think they
says
pushed it
May,
back.
but they pushed it back.
They pushed it back to
Yeah.
the end of 2026.
Yeah.
I think that Spider-Man is now July, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, brand new day.
So we're probably going to get a trailer for Spider-Man probably for Christmas. I could see a Christmas trailer.
You think that far out?
Yes.
They didn't. Did they give
they're going to do 6 months.
Fantastic Four trailer that far out?
Yes, they did.
So
they did.
In the new Spider-Man, he's going to be Smart Hulk, and then they're going to make him Savage?
I think Mr. Negative is going to turn him Savage.
Okay.
I think Mr. Negative is going to make him, because I can't do Smart Hulk anymore. I can't do it. I think they're going to make him Savage.
Throw him away.
Thanos gave him the beats. He turned and he beat the Savage out the nigga.
Word,
man. Bro. He beat him senseless.
I was so angry.
Yeah. So Pete Rock has been angry for literally 6 years since Hulk got beat up by Thanos. Sky, like,
oh man,
he can't.
That whole Thanos run was wild, man. Like I've seen all that. Obviously, that whole Thanos run was wild, man. Like,
Infinity.
What the action and the way it played out, and like the storyline and kind of the messaging within it, and like that. The whole Thanos run was wild, man. As we all already, I'm preaching to the choir, but yeah, that whole Thanos run was wild. Yeah, he whipped Sun out. Yeah,
I'm like, what?
Doomsday will be released December 18th, 2026. That is the date. And I believe Spider-Man is probably like Independence Day, July 4th or something like that.
Yeah.
It'll probably be around that time. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, listen, this was a great epi. Appreciate my guy Sky for educating us.
Yeah. Thank you for the lesson on it all. You got me really, no lie, you got me wanting to go in now and start looking up stuff and get back into it.
But you put us on
I know
too.
a little bit.
You put us on.
You put us on too, bro.
Yeah, yo, I was in Ohio last week and I ran into a bookstore, a local bookstore where they have a bunch of stuff.
Right.
And they had the comic section, so I went looking for that. That's why I was on my mind. So they had some Luke Cage ones, but they didn't have that one. I went looking like I gotta find that one. That one is crazy, man. I remember that, man. This is wild, man. You when you get it, P. I know y'all look it up.
Come on, bro.
It's crazy.
I'm pretty sure
man.
they got it up here. I go to a warehouse up here. I'm pretty sure they got it.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
I
know it's on eBay. I know it's on eBay. I'm gonna probably
100%. Yeah, it's definitely on eBay, but it's probably all type of bags. But yeah,
right,
100%, man. Yeah, I appreciate the time with y'all, man. Real quick, it's so random. My son Miles, he's 7, and he's a super jazz head, like just from being around me, and he has his own vinyl collection now. So he's Lee Morgan. And
How old is he?
How old is he?
7.
Huh?
How old is he?
7, bro.
What?
7.
Every
morning we gotta listen to Kinda Blue. We gotta listen to Wind Parade. Every morning he has his playlist of what he wants. And when he listens to records, he's like, "Yo, who played this? Who plays that? Oh, that's Stanley Tarantino on the sax. Oh, that's like it's crazy."
Is he
Cobb
into
and
Miles?
Bill Evans and all that. So then I'm like, all right, I'll start putting him on the hip hop. No lie, like I'm playing producers. I'm playing, you and Preem and Dills and everybody.
Wow.
He was like, "Yo, Pete Rock is my favorite."
What?
I was like, "Word up."
Oh,
Yo, 100%.
I gotta definitely
he went
meet your
outside,
son.
man. If he was in the house, I'd call him down here to talk to you. He's always like, "Dad, play Retropolitan. Dad, play Peace Instrumentals. Play Peace Instrumentals."
Wow.
Like, he's like, I'm like, "Yo, so who's your favorite? Out of everybody I've been playing, Large Pro." He's like, "Pete Rock is my favorite. Pete Rock is the one." I'm like, "Yeah, he's in second grade."
Yo,
man,
we gotta take
a
picture. We gotta take a pic with son, man.
Yeah, yo, he be watching your videos on YouTube of you making beats, like no lie, like you know what I mean. He go on YouTube and look you up making beats, and he's like, "Dad, what kind of machine is that Pete uses?" Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That's dope, man. Give him my love, bro. Give him my love, bro.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
Word
You're
up.
You raising them right, Scott.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, trying to do a couple things, man. You know what I mean?
And listen, you named him. You gave him a great name.
That's what I'm saying. Is he into Miles? Like, is he into?
He is, right? So he loves Miles Davis, but he be like, "Yo, Lee Morgan's the best trumpet player ever, man." And I'm like, "Yo, I love Lee. Lee is number 2 for me, but Miles is here." He said the other day, he said, "Dad, why you didn't name me Lee?" I was like, what? He was like, why you name me Lee? You should have named me Lee. I like, yo, get out of here, man. Like, he loved Lee. He loved Miles too, but he
It's
loved
always
Lee,
time for a
man.
middle
He
name.
loved Cannonball.
Always time for a middle name. I'm not mad at the middle name. Miles Lee.
His middle name is after my grandfather.
Oh,
but
okay.
but yeah, he's all about Cannonball. He's like, Dad, we got to get some Cannonball Adderley records. Like, it's crazy, man. He comes in the basement and puts vinyl on and just vibes out. And it's all jazz. He
He's
don't know
gonna be
nothing
dope,
about nothing.
bro. He's gonna
It's
be
jazz,
dope.
and and Pete. It's jazz and Pete. That's it.
He's gonna be dope. Watch, he's gonna be dope. Watch.
Yeah, 100%. I already see it. I see the way he bobbed, and like he got his little toy beat machine, and yeah, it's wild. I'm like, here
It's
we
on
go.
now.
Here we
That's
go.
all he needs. That's it. It's a wrap.
My son just
I
started.
just had to tell you that because you here with me. So
God bless, brother. I appreciate that.
I mean, listen. My son is 5. He just started calling me Mickey.
Yeah.
So it's it's like steps. It's steps to it.
There you go. That's dope.
Of course.
Listen, man, we appreciate Sky for pulling up and educating us educating him. It's that full circle cipher that we had here. Love it. Hopefully you get a chance to check out Eyes of Wakanda, Sky.
I gotta come out time and catch up with y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
no doubt, bro.
We have to do like an anniversary joint, see what he's learned in another year. So
that's pressure, man. That's pressure.
Nah, take your time with it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So again, man, my name is Mickey Factz.
I'm Tat Wza.
I'm Pete Rock.
And that is this episode for our love-hate relationship with comic culture. We'll see you guys next week.
Peace.
Our love-hate relationship with comic culture is hosted by Pete Rock, Mickey Factz, and Tat Wza. It is produced and edited by Tom Frank and distributed by Merrick Studios. Follow us and leave us a comment on Instagram at Comic Culture Podcast.